One of my favorite things is when you go to hit start stream and then you realize you have like 50 million things to do beforehand and you're just like, oh shit, oops. Speaking of, I need to actually put my glasses off ever so slightly. They are kind of fucked up right now. I don't know about you, but if you're playing, you kind of need to be able to see it. There's also a part of me that just feels weird streaming right now on a Tuesday when it's like, oh, I work tomorrow. Whoops. Possible just 5 more minutes for I'm reading on repeat, yeah. Also, hey there, how's it going? Actually, I should also get off the screen. Actually, I was about to say I should get off the screen. I should also let this song finish, because that's easier for me to deal with switching the audio stuff. Just be like, oh, you don't have to have me awkwardly turning the thing down. It's just like already dead. Hee haha. I'm ready. Yeah. No, sorry, I got what you meant, but yeah, it's just like, because I was like, I knew 2 things that I wanted to do before I started anyway, and it's like, okay, I'll do those real quick, but then I was like, oh, I didn't fucking like give my bunnies more water, for example. And so on, and it's just like, okay, well, gotta do that shit too then. Slightly related. Maybe I didn't bring it in here, but I'm like, where the fuck is my phone? Because I thought I brought it in here, but it's like literally nowhere in the vicinity that I can see. Also, I might need to have a second, like, changing the... I keep opening the wrong thing because of fucking how OBS updated. Might need a second changing the game audio because of the fact that I noticed earlier when I was recording something else, that the game seemed like a lot more louder than it should be. Like compared to most other things I play on PS5. It's like electrical engineers just... I really want to start making a pot of coffee, yeah. To be fair, I'll also say it's also partially like a throw off. Like when I mentioned like, oh, I work tomorrow, so I tend to not stream if I'm like working immediately the day after, as well as like not streaming if it's after a work shift. So it's just like, ah, you know what? Let's ignore that. Also, in case you're wondering what the fuck you're looking at, aka, why are we doing something quote-unquote silly? There's one achievement, I don't count the platinum because the platinum auto-pops when you get everything else. There's one achievement left, it is literally just finish the game on legend difficulty. Could I go back right now and cheese it? Because I have a save file literally at the spot you needed at for that? Absolutely. Do I think it's more funny to just do well, kinda not quite a speedrun? I say kinda not quite because it's like, realistically speaking, if I was doing this better, I would actually have like legitimately practiced in some capacity. Whereas it's like, my practice consists of what we did on Saturday and a New Game Plus easy, like those standard as any percent run I did, or any percent, sorry, standard New Game Plus run I did earlier. Also, I keep forgetting that's not the confirm button. It's not the confirm button until the game's booted up. Oh yeah, right. Yeah, the Japanese version of this also doesn't let you record or screenshot anything until you're in Premium Adventure. I wish that was a joke, but it's just like, nope. No screenshots, no recording, no anything. You can theoretically use like Kiryu's camera to take pictures. Pretty early. But otherwise, it's just like outside of that, unless you're in premium adventure, the game's just like no. Like actually, I'll show right now, because this is the file I'm gonna be using for New Game Plus anyway. Also, it's very funny to me. I get why, because part of it is reading off of system language and part of it's reading off of game language. But it's very funny to me that the like, do you want to use this file? Yeah, there you go. Gameplay recording resumed. It's very funny that the do you want to use this file for New Game Plus or whatever? The text itself where it's asking you the question is in Japanese, but your two options are very visibly in English. So it's just like, but yeah, I was gonna say, the only other... You can use, like, this, and these do save to your console. Otherwise, if you're not on a premium adventure save, game's just like, go fuck yourself. Because, yeah, literally the second you go back to the menu, it gives you that again. Also, yeah, no, actually the game is louder than it should be. Fights I live in the Sega game. Yeah, if you play, my understanding, at least when I was looking at other people's runs as well, that's the other thing I guess I did technically to like, quote unquote, prepare. I noticed when I was looking at console runs that for the English version of the game, it only gives you that pop-up once you get to the, basically the last two boss fights. So the second you talk to Nagumo and are like, yeah, I'm good to go in Serena, then the game is just like, you're not allowed to record anything from this point on until you finish the game. And I know Yakuza Kiwami 2 also does that on the PS4 and PS5 versions. The second you start the finale set piece, instantly get a pop-up of like, yeah, gameplay recording pause. Because I specifically remember when I did an any percent run of that on PS5, because I wanted to see like what the difference of the PS5 native version was between like Switch 2 and the PS4 one. Literally the second I saw that pop up, I started laughing. It's just like, this is a version of the game that came out like this year, as in like 2025 at this point when I would have been recording it, and it's just like, you really couldn't have removed the ability to, the inability rather, to record the finale? Like, what the fuck? Which is even more funny when you consider that if you played the Switch 2 version of Kiwami 2, you can use that console's like screen record or screenshot function without any single issue whatsoever in the finale. So it's literally just PS4 and PS5 that's just like, no, go fuck yourself. I will save over this, because I don't need this save. Cool. Second I pass the screen, that's when I have to actually hit the timer start. Let me just get these windows in order. I don't even think I need one of these, because I have the route pretty well memorized. It's the other thing I just need in front of me. Because of, like, oh, okay, I need to remember when you do this specific thing. So actually, I think I'll get rid of that and just have that there. Part of me also does wonder, though, if part of why they're like, oh, you can't record anything at the start of the game is in part because of the fact that the this version of the game has licensed music in it. Hi, Nagumo. Okay, I wasn't sure if he was actually close enough to me for that. Goodbye, sir. Also, there's something I'm going to try to test doing in chapter 7. I don't know if it will actually work because I don't know if anyone's actually tested it on console before. Because on PC in chapter 7, you can actually just get rid of Akiyama during the set piece there. So that it's just like, oh, I don't have to wait for your stupid ass to tell me to run forward. This guy here. A perpetual bicycle of violence. Gonna be using more of them, don't worry. Also, I don't know why I keep holding X to try to run during that section, because you can't run. Kiryu walks to the light every time. Get out of here! I don't need my fucking stream muted. That's a song you would not hear if you were playing this in English. Okay. You... Remember Mitsuo's over here? I keep forgetting he exists. And like is standing under there specifically. If he was literally anywhere else in this area, it would be a literal non-issue, but I just keep forgetting he's actually just specifically under that tree. So I have to actually kind of tell myself, like, oh yeah, Mitsuo's under the tree. Please talk to him. Instead of being like, oh, I talked to everyone. What? Where the fuck? Why is stuff not continuing until realizing, like, oh, I missed Mitsuo? Oops. One of those things where it's like you feel bad once you realize, like, oh, dude was actually pretty close by to the start. And you're just like, oh, well. Yeah. Got Sky Finance, which doesn't actually exist right now. Also, one downside with this is that I have to claw the controller to run. Just because on the Switch controller I was using on PC, it has like 2 extra buttons on it that you can map whatever to. So I literally have the A button mapped to one of those, so I can just hold that to run. Whereas unfortunately with this, it's just, yeah, using a standard PS5 controller, so I don't have that option. Okay. I was about to be like, Kiryu, please go through the door. Wrong way. I also keep forgetting that taxis don't exist in this part of the game, so I like have a habit of like trying to run down where the taxis are, and it's just like, yeah, we don't have a taxi we can take, my dude. Also, these guys aren't very intelligent given that they start to fight by like the most... Oh, okay, that's fine too. I was gonna say the most dangerous weapon that you can find on Nakamichi Street, aka the big ass cone. Hello, good sir. Asking about Akiyama. Time to go to Little Asia. Also, as part of why I drank the CC Lemon. Because if this was Standard New Game Plus, I don't actually think you need CC Lemon at all. Whereas, for this, you do to at least some extent. Yeah, it's like this is literally a sign beside me. Get out of here, sirs. These 5. Yeah, good enough. It's like, if those 5 can stay together, then that will be like an instant kill for all of them. Now, our taxi's finally on the map. I don't think so. Actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're not, because I think I remember also still trying to run to where the East Taipei Boulevard taxi is, and it's just like there's nothing there. It's like, oh, okay, well, fuck. Guess we're just walking. Or running, I guess, in this case, but yeah. Got this buddy right here. Who's left? Oh, I forgot. Yeah, there's another guy that starts over this way. So it's supposed to be like, how the fuck? Kind of wish you could actually let that cutscene play in full, because when Kiryu tells him his name, he starts to walk away and he's like, oh, 4th chairman Kiryu? Oh, no, it couldn't be him. That's... Yeah, it's like that timing is not gonna be good enough to bypass these guys. That sucks. I love how Beads of Good Fortune is an item in this game and it doesn't fucking do what it does in other games. Where it would get rid of fight spawns entirely. Instead it's just like, oh, it reduces their spawn rates. I have a bento for you already, sir. Thank you. Actually, that was another thing earlier. I forgot that I actually had bentos, and it's like, oh. Oh. Oops. Wasted my time. Something that doesn't have a sex fest in it. That is good. I mean, I've been doing X6 for like the last few streams now for achievements. That's not really what I wanted, but that's fine. I like that I tried to grab the thing there, and it's just like, no. Okay, I don't need to pass Ed's QTE. Oh, he's... No, never mind. The other guy was alive still. Fuck. I know, I just wanted to say it. Fair enough. Yeah, I thought that other, like, random enemy there was dead already. Oops. Because otherwise I wouldn't have actually hit Ed when I did. Only one touch of Rusty's pipe just swing off it like he didn't give a fuck about sicknesses. Oh, god damn it. Stop doing this to me, fucking... There we go. Just like, oh yeah, we'll show you game time, and it's like, I don't have a load remover, it's a console version, god damn it. Which actually now makes me wonder if it somehow has the load remover active by accident. Wouldn't be doing anything, but it's just funny to think about.
ここでな待て
Also, remember when you had to actually chase people? Instead of the game basically just putting you on rails and the only thing you do is QTEs? I also like how many times this guy stops to catch his breath, and then up here he's about to get run over by a car. Damn. To clarify, the reason why it's looking back that way is because sometimes the taxi can actually start driving towards you. So you don't have to actually run all the way to East Taipei Boulevard. Shit, I just realized this is the Akiyama fight, isn't it? Oh well. I'll just hope I kill him pretty quick. Yeah, it is. Oh wait, no, this is Tojo headquarters. Okay, I was about to be like, wait a minute. Until, yeah, forgetting you actually go here first. Once I actually read the taxi list. Like, oh, that's not... Oh, never mind. Akiyama in 5 is like, damn, I really gotta stop smoking. Other games he just still smokes, yeah. Very much a case of like, I should stop doing this, but I'm not going to, so fuck it. Right, these guys. Smokes for the love of the game. Wrong item, but that's fine. I wanted the big ass sign there with the anime lady on it. Go here. Get told about it's actually weird that it's called Troubler in English because the Japanese version just says SNS. Right, you can't skip this properly. Forgot to do my sound effect. Can I use the vending machine? Thank you. Also, I swear to God, if I grab the bunny plushie, I'm gonna be upset. Is it faster in Japanese? I have no clue, actually. Like with the subtitles. Yeah, I don't know. Because I don't have an option to change the language in that way on this version. Bye, Akiyama. I don't even remember actually for the English, like the North American / Europe releases or whatever. I don't remember if you can actually change those to Japanese either on console. I know you can on PC. Because it's a, yeah, instead of changing it through the game directly, you change it in like one of the Steam menus. I almost started running towards the apartments and it's like, hold on, I don't have a place to stay yet. Gotta go to the bar. Excuse me. This should be second Nagumo fight.
わしをキレさせた踊りが悪いんじゃ。死ねー
You know, at least Nagumo gets a pretty nice fight music. Or gets a pretty good fight track. For at least his first two fights. I should have probably turned on went into extreme heat mode, my bad. Should have returned. They do. Except for Nagumo. I saw him going for that punch. I want him. Oh, okay. If you mean Nagumo specifically, then yeah, sure. Actually, I need to go do something else first. You could start drinking that, Kiryu. Yuta isn't there either, right? No. Yuta is missing, but Yuta, I'm pretty sure, has never been in anything after this. Sir? This is also very funny to me because every time I'm technically bumping into him, my controller's just vibrating. I think that happened on PC as well. But yeah, in terms of the guys from this game, both Takashira and Matsunaga, you do see them. I see Adamad has chosen to be an ass. Fortunately, I'm in the spot where I need two hands on controller.
ガキンコらわしにどつき回されとったんで大して強なかったくせに生きがるよって
How the hell did I detach myself like that? What the fuck?
あんたキヨちゃんに優しゅうさ
Okay. I find usually if he stops talking, you can stop doing that. Anyway, gotta go find some milk for Haruto. Right, I forgot. It's not a cutscene to skip. Talking to the guy is the cutscene skip. I mean, he doesn't inherently peace out because you do hear about him. But yeah. Okay, wait for the game to do the thing. I see that there. Either. Yeah, I don't know why that. I actually know exactly why that caught it. Never mind. There's also something very funny where even on console, it's faster to just entirely skip Haruto's shit. Just be like, no, we're not entertaining you today, kid, sorry. Wait one more time. Get out of here. Haruto's part of the Daichi. He's not even old enough to do that. Like, even canonically, he'd only be like 10 years old in 2026. Not yet.
どれぶち殺してやるぞ
Yeah, here, sir. I was trying to just smash him once, but that's fine. I shouldn't expect him to let me do that when it's legend difficulty. Anyway, get the hell back to the apartment once Kiryu's slow ass gets there. Haruto stop crying, he's slowing down the run. It's not even him crying that's slowing things down, it's the fact that Kiryu is holding him. Because Kiryu runs slower with Haruto in hand, which I mean, it tracks when you consider other games in the series, like Yakuza Kiwami, for example. His movement speed is slowed down if he's carrying like the suitcase or a Haruka. So it makes sense to me that in this one that it's like, oh well, he's carrying Haruto, he can't really run that fast. Why do I keep thinking her bar is like behind me when it's literally right here? Okay, yeah, it's baseball time. Slow down when yeah, he slowed down when he carries Kaoru and Kazukiya as well. Actually, I'm pretty sure he's running at this exact speed with either of them on his back. Who am I gonna hit this time? Nice! I'm going to assume it's Matsunaga based on where they were initially. Yep. Matsunaga and Nagumo both got smashed. So he's gone. Yuta, can you stop dancing around me? Fuck off, Nagumo. I like that he threw a fucking baseball at me too, and was just like, bro, just because you were already doing that to the other guys doesn't mean you need to do it to me too. Time to once again run really slowly. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Excuse me. Just like 4 NPCs like casually gathering in that small ass fucking alley, and it's like, bro, of all the times for you to do that. The whole game not me hit the ball 3 times. Yeah. I thought it would actually let you hit it every single time that you got on base, but and then it's just like, no, you don't. Can you drink your damn drink? Yeah, it's like he should still have it. There we go. I think I meant to check if you can actually taxi here. I don't think you can. Go away, SNS dude. I'm not doing trouble missions. I also find it annoying though, because it's like, those are the only times where it's like, oh okay, I can like at least confidently be like, yeah, okay. Where's Matsuzoe going? Where? Chris Brown, you. Jesus Christ. What the fuck is going upstairs? I also like how you get ahead of Nagumo here and he just immediately stops talking to you, like, I was hoping I'd get these last two together. But that's fine. Yeah, that was like really annoying though when doing the baseball game, because it's just like, okay, so I only get to basically have 3 times where I get to have any influence on like, oh okay, am I getting like a home run? Just someone on like one of the bases, or am I like having someone like absolutely fuck up? This is not the direction I was supposed to go in. Because now I'm in an awkward spot where I'm further away from the taxi. Time to go EP. What the hell is chapter 4 again? I think you fight, I'm pretty sure you fight Takashita and Yuta. I'm trying to remember what else there is though. Because the other thing I'm thinking of right now I know is chapter 5. The set piece where you fight Somea for the first time. I was gonna say, is this where you go to, yeah, go to the second floor. Okay, it's this section already.
キリュウさん、こっち。
I couldn't remember if this here was chapter 4 or chapter 5. Also, I can actually go ahead of her, so I shouldn't actually be doing the whole run into her thing. Go here, here. And once you're in the middle of this area, you get into a fight by default. Oh, okay, yeah, shit, I was actually supposed to have a drink before. Whatever, it's fine.
殺す気
Actually, yeah, clearly I didn't need it if these guys are like dead in one shot.
キリュウさん、こっち。
And then once you're at the top of the stairs, that's when you are free to leave. Yeah, okay, this would be where you go fight the two that I was referring to. What's the sub-story? Is there a vending machine on the way there? I guess technically if you go this way there is. Oh wait, no there's not. You have to actually walk past the area first. Excuse me, sir.
ここでどけるかよ。クソやし。
Why are they so angry at me? What did I do? Okay, Takashira's dead. If I could actually aim at Yuta, there we go. I was like, if I can actually aim at the guy that I want to hit, that would be the fight right there. I'm pretty sure this is an area trigger, so I don't really, yeah. That's like, I don't care. That means my priority. Everyone else can now get the hell out of here. Just do a cheeky sidestep and it's like, okay, we're good.
登場
I don't know why I took a second there to be like, shit, do I skip this cutscene or text skip it? And it's like, just skip the fucking thing. This should be Psycho, yeah, Psycho interrupts me now.
それでは出発いたします。
This should be end of chapter. Yep. Time for the Somea set piece, or the first one, I guess. Because you fight him at the end of, what, 3 set pieces? Okay, actually, I never mentioned this, but like when you also have to drink something and run at the same time, holy shit, is it a pain in the ass if you do not have an extra like button either like on the top of your controller or as like a back paddle. Because it's just like, oh, you thought it was already bad to have to claw your controller? Well, let's make it worse for you. Pretty sure I could have just dropped the piece too, but that's fine. Force a habit's just like, yeah, go for the bike. Smash him. Also, yeah, I forgot. Clean Creator is very funny when you get to the results screen. At least right now with what my guys are at. Because one is completely maxed out, one is like kind of close but not quite, and the other one's just like, oh yeah, this guy's got like no fucking levels on him practically. For someone who has actually completed all of Clean Creator. I keep forgetting you can hold the X button down to speed up your cursor speed. I like that he's like, yeah, understood, and it's like, okay sir, are you over here yet then? There. Okay, they were already on their way over here. But yeah, the guy with the yellow jacket, Masao, was the one that I maxed out to get the achievement for that shit. Just because it's like he was getting the most experience the fastest, even before I put him into the 2x the XP slot. So it's just like, okay, well, just gonna do that then.
Justice なめんじゃねえぞ。てめえら、死にさらせ！
You can play at that game. Let's go. Man's just like, oh, I'll shoot you guys. I'm just like, what if I shoot you first? Have you considered that? Well, I have no fucking care whatsoever about the Clean Creator story. I'm sorry. I already completed it once. Actually, no, I completed it twice, actually. I already completed it twice, that's enough for me. Anyway, time to go to the station. Get stopped by another sub-story. Oh, I'm good.
Yeah.
Excuse me. No, not yet. I was about to be like, should I be grabbing a new drink now or waiting? But yeah, probably should be waiting. Talk to her. So I'm pretty sure you're given a point before you go to the Hirose office, Hirose family office even, to get to a vending machine. Oh shit, maybe you're not. Well, tits. Well, GG, I fucked myself over. I mean, the first few waves of guys are gonna be whatever, but yeah. Oh, never mind. I was supposed to be like, damn, do I not have any drink left? But no, I do. Which is very little. Also keep forgetting you can skip the like thing of the camera changing there. Goodbye, dudes. This should be empty. Next room, I believe, is also empty. Yeah, and then the last one has guys in it. Excuse me, Nagumo. Nagumo knows how to block the doors stupidly well, and I don't like it. There we go. I was like, I don't want... If it had just been that other one with like the little sliver of HP left, that I can leave to Nagumo and not really be concerned about. Hey, congrats on the 3-stream streak, Abby. How's it going? Right, you can't skip this cutscene. Can't skip it in any capacity, even. This should be the bath area. Yep. Okay, I've had most luck with bringing a bench in. Also, this poor dude, he's just trying to wash his hair. Fucking Nagumo's like, surely that has to be our dude, right? And it's like, no, never mind, it's not. I was gonna say, Nagumo, if you could stop body blocking, that'd be great. Who gets the kill on the guy? Me by throwing him, or is Nagumo just like, just kick him while I'm trying to throw him away? Look at this cheeky guy. I was gonna say, are these guys gonna actually let me run past them like that? Just because of the fact that this is on legend difficulty. Anyway. Wait, you can't skip this. This is text skip, I think, only. Yeah. Also, okay. I thought thought that was the case last time when doing this on PC, If you're on legend difficulty, they don't give you a healing item before Somea. Because there's one sitting there on easy difficulty. And normal, even. Okay, well I wanted to actually, like, not trigger his QT yet. That's fine, I guess. Shrug. I say this as if I'm trying to get, like, any sort of, like, decent time with this. Just be like, no, 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 there's a really specific reason why I'm doing this. I just chose to also be like, yeah, fuck it. Make it into a speedrun. Funny, throw me off for a second. I just heard something like kind of hit the wall in the background. It's like, oh, okay, she just pushed like a thing into the wall. Okay, you can skip that, my bad. Yeah, this is chapter 6, so this is Jungi. Also, I keep having to like double check with this taxi specifically after Saigo's there that it says ride taxi and not anything else. Time to go to Cafe Alps. Okay, before we go to Stardust, I need a drinky. I need a drink, and I also need to get into a fight in this next section. Or I guess I need to get into a fight, but not super far away from Peter Square. I guess this is a better way to put that. Okay, there's a fight there. Does this mean I can have a fight up here as well? Uh-oh. Oh no. Fuck. I should have ran into those guys, because yeah, now I start this fight kind of awkwardly. Whoops. I was gonna say, as long as the 3 big HP guys follow me, it's kind of fun. I was gonna say, wait, is everyone else that's left there? Okay. Yeah, here, sir. But yeah, basically the idea is you want to drag a bike into the fight. Unless there's something else you should be doing for Legend, but otherwise that would be probably the more ideal thing, is a bike or some other weapon. Just casually run into the area trigger like, yeah, I don't give a shit. Y'all wanna fight with me? Well, too bad. I got places to be. Boo. Boo this man. I'm gonna need more than one hit to kill him here. Oh, wait. Your shit. Yeah. Yeah. That's not a PPE, that's just a mid-fight change thingy. Those don't look like fight spawns, so I should... Oh wait, no, you don't get the sub-story here, it's later. Wait, no? Oh no, it is here. Okay, never mind. I was like, yeah, I know that there's a point where you go to this taxi that this sub-story triggers. I don't like where that fight spawn is. Then again, this is probably an area trigger, so I probably didn't need to give a shit, but still. Okay, this is the chapter we're gonna try to test something. I'm only trying it once. If it fails, sucks to be me. To be fair, if it fails because it doesn't work on console, that's a different story. Hey, my dudes, get out of the fucking way. No! Ugh. When Yakuza Kiwami 2, the legacy version, spoils you too much, because that would have been a very easy, like, oh, okay, well, I have that taxi for free. Joe, get the fuck out of my face. I don't give a shit about Clan Creator. Like I said, I already did it twice. I'm not doing it again. Oh wait, why am I going this way? That's the vending machine ever so slightly. Actually, shit, is there a reason why I would need CC Lemon there? I don't think there is. Oh wait, no. Yeah, because you fight guys in the sewers. Actually, I don't even think you need it for them, though. So, never mind. And as far as I'm aware, Ono Michio should not be a taxi location yet. No. So if it was, I'd have to go down one to get to this taxi. Oh, yeah, because there's these guys here in the sewers, and then there's also the guys by Rise Up, actually. So never mind, I did actually need it. Or it's helpful to have, I guess, at least. Should have waited a hot second for them to walk a little closer. Anyway, exit sewers. Should get a phone call around here. Yep.
桐生だ。
秋山です。
ああ、
まあ先手。
そうか。この間、あいつは
採用幹部では。
やっぱあいつの言う
江戸と派閥。
採用か。
江戸がいるの。そのど真ん。
なんだ。
桐生さんが3つの店は。
なんなら。
極道かとにかく。
いいのか。
劇場前桐生さんは。
ああ。
わかりました。でも。
Time to go to Appa Hotel. It's also very funny to me that they specifically block off the back entrance. They're just like, no, you're walking your ass around to get in. But yeah, I forgot that, yeah, there's this fight here you have to do. Then we're gonna get dragged into Rise Up and be like, I'm not joining the gym, sorry. Another case of like, I already did all the exercises and shit, I'm good. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Just like, can I get them basically one hit per group? I guess that's the other thing too, is it's like, we're not getting Amon in this, so I have no reason to do the sub-story either. Actually also reminds me, like... No, I'm not becoming a member, get it, sir. But I was thinking about this earlier, because I noticed when I was doing the other achievements on this file, I had Sodachi and Saigo, I forgot his name for a second. I had Sodachi and Saigo's sub-stories done, like, long before the final chapter of the game. And yet, Amon only sent me a text message to go and fight him in chapter 12, like right before the final boss. So it's basically like, instead of going to talk to Nagumo, you can just be like, oh, I'm gonna go to the taxi real quick and beat this little shit. But it's just like, it made me wonder, like, is this version of the game specifically, have Amon specifically locked to chapter 12? Or is he locked to chapter 12 on everything? Where am I going? I was like, pretty sure new Sedina. Yes, new Sedina, good. But yeah, I was thinking about that today, in part because it's like, okay, what if you did an Amon percent run of this, but then realizing like, oh, Amon percent is basically just do a standard run of the game, Wait, you have to do Saigo and Sudachi's sub-stories, the latter of which makes you also have to do Haruka's biggest fan. Because you need to get the fuck out of the park area first. Yeah, I have to be careful with my timing here. There we go. Okay, like I said, I'm trying this one, and only one. And it will already take like probably a couple minutes to do if it actually works correctly. Right, you're actually supposed to leave the drink until there. Okay, do not go into the thing first, please. Jesus. I do think this will be funny though if this is actually PC only. Okay, well, Akiyama's at the entrance of Little Asia, which is what I was seeing earlier. So I have a feeling that you can't do this on console. It'll be very obvious once I reload this. Because if it works correctly, Akiyama should be inside the building. And if it doesn't work correctly, he should be back at the entrance of Little Asia. No, he's at the entrance, so you can't do this on console. Good to know. Or at least you can't do it with the Japanese version. I guess someone could try with the English one. That's unfortunate. I guess we're stuck doing this the slow-ass way. It's fine. Reason why I mention this is because you can't actually go past Akiyama. The game forces you to stay behind him. And I believe there's also another part where you're supposed to be able to run because of him being missing. This actually sucks the most though for this section here, because if you have Akiyama disappeared, you can just run past this guy. You don't have to deal with him at all. The faster thing here is going to be for me to literally just trigger his thing. Hello, sir. Oh, I need the garbage can, please and thank you. I was gonna say, if you could stop backstepping, sir, that'd be great. Yeah, at this point, I believe you're supposed to be able to run if Akiyama's not with you. Oh wait, no, it's the part after this. Because you have to go through the freezer first. Those two are still alive, I think. Oh, no? Okay, one died and one was left with what looks like 1 HP. There we go. Shut up, Akiyama. I think this also means you can't grab a weapon before the next fight. Yeah, because I can't grab anything right now. I also should have been in extreme heat before starting this. Ow. Okay, fine. We're good. That was a slightly weird way for that dude's body to land, but that's fine. Actually, now that I think about it, it also means you can never have Ghost Ladder appear. Because if Akiyama's glitched out, when the ladder is like going over the thing, you see the ladder moving, but Akiyama's like gone. Right, you can't skip this. Can't skip this, and I don't know why I keep thinking you possibly can. Alright, yeah, there's a mini boss in here, but probably actually taking it. There we go. I was about to be like, what the fuck just killed the guy, until I realized, like, oh, Nagumo grabbed him. Okay. That makes more sense. Because otherwise it looked like he did, like, nothing, and dude's just like, oh, I'm dead now. GG. Yeah, so like, I'm not gonna have the CC lemon boost. Okay, rip chippies. No, I need to edit the extreme heat video. Thank you. Just like, okay, it's not transitioning because he's in extreme heat, so that means I need him to get the fuck out of it. Plus side those that Ed will be dead much faster. God damn it. Yeah, here, sir. Speaking of, you know, Ed being dead super fast. Yeah, just like, I'm not wasting my time walking over there, I'm just throwing that shit. Fuck that. When in doubt, throw item. Very easy death. Chapter 8. Oh, this, yeah, okay, this is Togenkyo. Which leads to the second Somea fight.
なるほど。よかったら。ああ、わかりました。すまないな。
By Akiyama. I keep getting stuck on that pillar. Anyway, off we go to the taxi. I was gonna say, this doesn't look like there's any fights going, just a bunch of fucking NPCs in the area.
それでは出発いたします。あのローに何て言われてもらう。登場界の人
Could you
間。
please use the vending machine?
お前に
Please
余計な
drink
おしゃ
your
べりを
drink
するつ
too
もりは
while you're at it.
そんなこと言わずに仲良くなりましょうや。
I think I may have finished the drink a tad bit early though.
ローも4代目を歓迎してるわけじゃ。どうせこいつあんまりローを待たせねえうちにやってやりましょうや。4代目。
Shut up, so man. He was about to point at the wall, and it's like, yeah, I can see. Also, time for Hangman. Not time to fight him yet, but time to just see him. Just chilling there.
そこのはしごを使って上へ行きましょう。
I also keep forgetting that there's guys there before you go onto this thing. No, I was like, I'm gonna get smashed by one of these. See, I don't like that because he hits you like twice in a row there. And I don't really know what you can do to like offset, try to not have that happen. Oh, right here. Is there no guarding? There we go. Anyway, onwards. I was supposed to be like, did I break? Okay, the barrel was already broken. I couldn't remember if it broke or if I still had it in my hands. You know what, Somaya, you can deal with him, right? Yeah. I like when NPC partners actually can do shit. I was actually supposed to use a barrel on these guys, I'm pretty sure. Also, one of my favorite things. Thanks, Gaiden. guided specifically for introducing, right? So that's silly ass shit. Which is like, yeah, if you have to do that type of thing and there's a wall behind the character you're using, it's literally faster to just tap the control stick. Did I miss something? No. Yes, I technically did. Sorry, Samaya. And then, yeah, subsequently though, if there's no wall behind you, don't tap the control stick, it doesn't go as fast. Okay, is there... yeah, it's like... there's a barrel in here, right? Thank you. So Maya, you had one job. Very, very clear case of I spoke too soon about characters being helpful. Okay, good, my thing is still here for hanging around. Goodbye, sir. I just don't get it for Someo, which is fine. Oh my god, the way that this is like a pain in the fucking ass, I swear. I mean, sure. Actually, how much? Yeah, those aren't doing all that much damage to one per hit. Cheeky as shit. Walked away. There. Yeah, here. Chapter 9. What the fuck is chapter? You would, again, you would think I would remember this, but the answer is no. I know one of the upcoming chapters is Jungi, like the last 2 times you see him for boss fights. Okay, it's this. I was like, is this when you go back to Ono Michio? And you got dudes waiting for you there, basically.
踊れ。なめとるんかこら。
I was actually just trying to get them down to like 1 HP or so and leave them to Nagumo and Yuta. I think they can do it. I think they can do it while I deal with these guys. That's not what I want. That's also not what I want. Oh, okay, whoever it was actually came to me, which I guess also works. Actually, yeah. I blame Nagumo for being in the way. I think that would have actually hit the guy otherwise. Anyway, off we go to Morden again. Excuse me. Actually, if this is the chapter I'm thinking of, should be the one of like, I'll go find Hirose. Yeah, it is. Okay.
そうじゃ。スナック清美におやっさんの携帯が残ってるはずじゃ。もしかしたら携帯の発信履歴に何か手がかりがあるかもしれん。
Can you shut up already, Nagumo?
聞いてみましょうや。
Okay, I realize why this is the case.
いや
But I swear to God, every time I have to hear Nagumo talk, I'm just in the back of my head like, Kanda, please shut up. Just cause, yeah, Nagumo and Kanda are the same voice. It's like, can I get the matches, please? Right, you can't skip Kiryu unlocking the door.
堂島の竜がなんぼのもんか見せてみや。
I was about to be like, why the fuck is there a train horn blaring at this time of day? But then it's like, you know what? They always like to fucking do that. I actually wanted a different drink. God damn it, video. Partially my fault for holding the D-pad over. There we go. Just like, no, I don't need defense up, I need hack up. Oh, fuck. Read the first part of the name, did not read the second half of the name that clearly did not say Kiyomi. Anyway, off to the shrine. It should be the first taxi on this list? Yes.
それでは出発いたします。
Hey there, girlie. Congrats on the 3-stream streak. How's it going? Me casually fucking up this run.
わしらあん
Oh, I forgot that's a cutscene skip. Okay, yeah, his next chapter is Jungi. Also, I'm pretty sure I should have been in extreme heat for that. Oh, you know what? No, actually, it's fine. Goodbye, dude. Here's first playthrough. Do the Separates DLC now. Nice. Wait, is it 4 or am I thinking of a different game that has like 2 DLCs in it? Pretty sure I'm thinking of a different game in the series. Can't skip their battle intro. Ah. Dude's ruined. Anyway. I don't think Jungi's gonna let me grab him, but let me try anyway. Yeah. Yeah. Worst case scenario, it's like, even if he does let me grab him, he's not gonna take much damage. Okay. There we go. Man, if you're trying to like dance or whatever, and it's like, no, get out of here. Just because you may have a catchy battle tune doesn't mean you get to do that, sir. Me going ever so slightly slower than normal on the menu because I was like, okay, I just need the entry that has Hana, the Hana kanji at the start. Double checking where the fuck it was.
兄貴、いいのが船を出しとるはずじゃ。いいのがフェリームーブで待ってます。おーい、こっちじゃ。もう全員揃っとるで。
Imagine you wanted to interact with the vending machine and the game's just like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah. キリの兄貴。お前ら。
I also keep forgetting this is not a cutscene skip, you have to text skip it. It's actually kind of a bit way. I actually had the thought of like, hey, use the cone this time so you waste less time breaking the barrier thing. Oh shit, I didn't realize there was a guy back here with Matsunaga, almost a Kagoshima. It's like that's not who that is. Oh. Well, it's one of the two things I wanted to grab, so that's good enough. I do kind of wish that that can could actually, like, explode in the vicinity of some of the guys that are already down here. Instead of it just being like, oh, look, exploded in cutscene, that's it. Okay, I'm not going over there. That's not gonna get me in my way.
先ほどはどうもですが今日はそれさえ済めば正確に
Yeah, let's watch Kiryu as he's actually taking the call.
あのローが
I usually don't see Kiryu facing this way, so it's like, oh, okay.
聞いてんのかわかりました桐生さんが私のところお待ちしています
桐生の兄貴
聞いてた。兄貴、いくら兄貴でも他の交渉あるとは必ず俺が取り返してくる。俺に任せてくれ。
I should have just used late attacks. It's fine. Anyway, time for a funny. An extra funny on top. I threw that second barrel to the wrong spot, but that's fine. Also just realizing, I don't think you get an equipment item in this game that lets you get more attack the closer you are to dying. That's what I get for not holding R2. Well, I would have preferred that to hit one of the two guys that was living, but that's fine. Next area is the other barrel area, right? Yes. I'm surprised that that actually went off while the cutscene was playing. Oh, it didn't. It didn't even let me throw it. Ooh, get away! Like, if they want to die, that's fine. I am not personally interested in dying myself, though. Actually, if I had any sense, I'd actually try to heal my HP at some point, like, very soon. Wait. Oh, what the? Ah, okay, you're not guaranteed to actually have barrels up here, interesting. It's either that or you don't get the barrels on Legend. There we go. Cool. Alright, time to go fight Jingi for the last time.
もしこれがジングオン派の最後の花火だ
Then we never have to see this poster Jingi again. I was gonna say, I don't think you can really do that whole strat as well on Legend. Probably should have used something else, but that's fine. Jesus. I should have been in extreme heat mode before trying to, what do you call it? Trying to hit him with the cone. Oh well, that's fine. Goodbye, Jungi. Okay, this is the little Asia set piece. Right, this is the little Asia set piece. Next chapter is the thing with the poem stones, and then, yeah, final chapter is Millennium Tower. See that. Now the rest of this can go fine, because it's like, oh, okay, I know exactly what to expect for the rest of this now.
それでは出発いたします。
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure it drops you off just ever so slightly off from the door.
不思議。兄貴、南雲の頭たちに心配かけたくありません。カムロ町へ行く前に一言知らせときましょう。
Actually, I just realized I could have looked behind me to see if there's a taxi, but no, there's not.
それでは出発いたします。 兄貴、
Yeah, I need to talk to you.
わかりました。
Need to talk to you. Also, I'm pretty sure the game is still louder than it should be, but fuck if I can tell at this point. It's definitely not as loud as it was earlier. Oh wait, no, don't do that yet. I almost went to the vending machines, like, hold on, there's actually a closer one. There's a closer one, I just have to remember to not run into Little Asia as fast. Because otherwise you'll trigger a cutscene and then just be like, oh, you wanted a drink? Well, too fucking bad. Or you wanted to finish your drink even. Yeah, because the fact that that cutscene also teleports you over to the entrance. That's I know that there's one guy left. Okay, sir, can you stop dodging, please? Stop guarding too. It's also very weird that that's like one instance where you can actually skip the like type of cutscene of enemies running into a room. I should have grabbed the chair that was closer to here. That's fine. Not even letting that guy have any fucking chance to do shit. So there's a guy left and he usually starts to run over to this way. Why is Ed so angry? I love that it's just 2 fucking hits with the damn chair and it's like man's down. I believe there should be no other barricades to break, it should just be run up the stairs, yeah. Anyway, very funny to just smack you till the ears. Just be like, well, that's it. I forgot you technically want to also wait for him to do shit before trying to hit him. Time for Palmstone hours. Run around the city gathering them. Once we're done in Kamurocho anyway. Which means this run's almost fucking done. What the shit? Me having a moment of like, did I actually set it to legend difficulty or did I accidentally set it to easy? Because it'd be very funny if I was doing this on easy. In part because it's like, oh, wait, I was trying to do this to get the fucking achievement. Like, bro. But with how aggressive some of the enemies have been, I am pretty sure this is on legend. That's like literally the only real tell I have at the moment of like, is this on legend or easy? Is it just like, how aggressive are some of the enemies? Because they're a lot less kind to you on legend than they are on easy. And go get a taxi. Oh, this is also the last Nagumo fight after you, or like shortly after you get back to Ono Michio as well.
それでは出発いたします。
Hello, dudes. I see ya. Oh my god, what the fuck? Just like, oh yeah, I want you to hit the vending machine, and Kiryu instead is just like, you wanted me to jump over the bike? Question mark?
話はしまいじゃの。踊れな。ぶち殺したれ。
As to say, I need like literally anyone. Bonus points if I can grab him, but I don't think he can. I'm also still curious what would happen if you actually failed this PPD. Just because of how close the truck is, it's like, would it just auto-kill him because he gets squished or what? Heck no. That's fine by me. It means I can do that there. Oh wait, yeah. Fuck, I forgot this is the one where you have to walk this way. Okay, this way and then just down the street. I'm pretty sure this is an area trigger. Oh, well I guess also they just didn't fucking aggro properly. So I'm pretty sure that should have automatically been a fight right there. Instead of just like, nah, you can go. It's fine. Down, boy. I wasn't even trying to grab the plant, I was just like, okay, run forward, punch him, he should be dead. Right, this different fight intro. Trying to grab a guy to throw him, but that's fine. There we go. Now is it stone time? Yes. Just realized no context, it's like, what? Where's Saigo? Saigo just left there forever to wait for his bento. Excuse me, dudes. Number 2 is over here. Number 3 is in here. Actually, I kind of don't like where they place what you effectively get as the 4th one, because you have to like walk backwards basically to grab it. I'm glad he looked at the rock and not the dude beside the rock. But yeah, it's basically because just have to like aim correctly to do that. Oh yeah, this is also like the stupidly long one. Because most of them are like pretty reasonably sized poems. There's like a couple of them that are super short. And then that one there is just like, damn, why is this so long? These for kids. I was also trying to leave before you actually can do so. Instead of just holding down iron circle like I should have been. Hey, the fight's walking away. I don't have to worry about them, I'm pretty sure. Unless they stay there. No, they don't. It's meant to be like unless they stay there after the cutscene's done, but no. They're gone. Keep an eye on my mini-map. A hot sick. Oh, fuck you, game. I don't think that taxi's gonna be there once I'm done. If it is. Oh my god, it is. Buddy. I love you. Just like, yeah, thank you. I ain't walking my ass up here. Oh, it might have been closer though to take the taxi to Kiryu's place instead of the one that I did, but still. It's a lot less walking than I would have had to have done otherwise. But yeah, no, I half expected that taxi to just disappear after Kiryu was done looking at the palm stone, so to see like on the mini-map like, oh, it's still there. Well, I'm fucking taking that. Speaking of taxi, it's time to take another one. No. Wait, yes, this is someone. I was thinking a different part of the map. Plus, see how familiar I am with Ono Michio.
桐生の兄貴、半純義を追った時のリーノの船がまだ使えるはずじゃ。あれに乗った造船所に入り込めますか。
I can't hear you anymore, dude. I'm sorry. Oh, wait, I can kind of hear you again.
当然じゃ。もう遠慮はいらん。兄貴、フェリー乗り場へ行きましょう。
それでは出発いたします。
おい、こっちは。おいじゃ兄。Hey!
Off we go.
来るで。
行くぞ。
Okay, I want dude over there in the helmet. I was like, I don't know if he'll let me grab him though, because it's legend. And I want this guy. Nope. I almost went to grab the wrong guy. I want this guy. I should probably heal myself. Yeah! Okay, I'm sorry, that actually looked like it shouldn't have killed him because it's like dunked him right on the head. Like it wasn't just a direct shot, it was just like bounced instead. Wait, you can skip this. But you can't skip it as a cutscene, you can skip it by like holding down parent circle. I think if there's any part I need to be actually careful, it's here. These guys kind of suck. I'd like it if I'm trying to... Well, there goes that guy. If that dude ain't dead, I don't know what the hell else to say. So I ain't fucking with gliders. Yeah, actually, also on easy and normal, there's usually a healing item right there too that I just passed. So legend difficulty literally is just like, oh, you wanted healing items? No. You bring that shit yourself or get fucked. Which, I mean, given that it is the highest difficulty, I'm not surprised. It's just kind of funny. Okay, I got him. Oh, when I get the 100 GC ending on Legend. Yeah, I saw that you could do that, and I actually made a save on this version, like right before the ending. So that it's like, oh, do I want to cheese it or no? And I was just like, no, I actually think it would be more funny to just do a speedrun. Okay, bro. Bro. God damn it. I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure one of the barrels was not fully broken. There we go. Because, yeah, I legitimately debated doing that for this one. The only reason why I couldn't do that on PC is because I did not make a save in that spot. So I was basically just shit out of luck from the get-go. And it's like, yeah, you basically have to do another playthrough. It's just a difference of like, do I want to do most of the playthrough on like easy or normal and then switch it to legend at the end? Or do I want to just do the whole thing on legend? Grab those, because I need these guys for here. I need someone else's knife before I move to the next section, please and thank you. That works.
なんか聞こえねえか?
Did we hear anything, guys? Anyone hear shit? I think Nagumo's just losing it. Okay, actually, never mind, he's not. Also, there's something just very funny to me of just, like, going to that guy and, like, immediately heat actioning him, and it's like, yep, well, you're dead. Sorry, dude. So I won't have the attack upgrade for, or the attack buff rather even, for, Hirose, which is fine. I almost tried to hold down the wrong button. Like, this is the Japanese version, you can't hold the X button, you have to hold circle. Ooh. I want this guy out of here ASAP, please. We can just drop the rest. Someone over there. Takashita? Yeah. It's like someone over there with one specific enemy. It's just like, okay, you know what, let me go help you. I don't think he was gonna do that on his own. Bit less HP than I'd like him to have lost, but it could be worse. I'm trying to remember where the barrels are, if I can get to them before getting out of the foggy area. Okay, I'm not going towards them, I'm going away from them. Go this way, I think. I guess it doesn't matter, he's out of the thing now. I literally just need to like... Oh wait, no, I need his last QTE. Yeah, get out of that gear for a sec. There we go. I was like, wait, why is he not dying? Then forgot, like, yeah, he has one last QTE you have to actually see, and then he'll let you end the fight. Whoopsie! Imagine remembering how a boss fight is supposed to go. Also, I've been thinking about this. Do these cutscenes technically count as the previous chapter or this chapter? Just because of the fact that like you get the cutscenes and then it, like after a few of them you get the title card. Like right there, yeah. was about to be like, does this game give you... Oh my god, what is that fight spawn? But to be like, does this game heal you between chapters? I think it does, but... Transition happened after the save prompt.
こっちじゃ桐生がおったと弾取ったれ取ったもんは今日からカープじゃ死ぬ気で殺したれ
Wait, how'd those guys not spawn this time? What the fuck? Huh? These runners do boss splits. Yeah, I think it makes more sense for this because there's chapters in particular where you have multiple bosses. Even if, like in the case of say chapter 10, it's the same boss twice. And then like for chapter 13 you have Somea and then you have Koshimizu and then Iwami immediately after. I am just lazy and I'm like, I don't really care enough. I'm just like, just use standard chapter splits. Fine. I thought I got this guy. Surely with 4 guys hitting him, he should die, right? Also, I swear that's one of the things I dislike the least when you're doing this on Legend is that you get stuck in the middle of, stuck in the middle of a bunch of guys. It's like I missed that there was a mini boss here. Man's dead anyway, it doesn't matter. Oh, that guy's dead. That guy's not. Only do boss splits if it's auto splitting. Yeah, I generally only add them in if I choose to do sub splits for something. Just because at least then, usually if I'm doing sub splits, it's because it's like I'm feeling like the chapter splits aren't enough and I want to know like, okay, who/where am I losing time from? Like with Gaiden, for example, I use sub splits on that now. And a good few of the spots are specifically just after boss fights. Think Kaito would benefit from boss splits? Yeah, probably actually. I take it only has chapter ones when it comes to auto split, because I never actually checked. I am going here first. Restock my ass on drink. Yeah. Actually should have probably grabbed the guy, now that I think about it. Grab and throw. Because of the fact that the enemy stepped on someone's dead body, the game was just like, fuck. see if I can throw him into his friends. We gonna take care of this guy? Oh, everyone's like in recovery pose. I only care for picking up you. Not you. This guy. I think they can take care of the rest. I'm going down here. That is not the guy I was trying to grab, but that worked. I'm going to assume because they're coming down here that they took care of everyone else upstairs. Yep. If they hadn't, it shouldn't have face transitions, as far as I'm aware. This guy I need to go on ASAP because he's just gonna keep fucking jump kicking. Thanks. No, you jerk. That one's supposed to try to kick that camera. Just like, as much as I'd like to do that, we already had our boss fight with him. Game's not gonna let me do more fighting with him.
ここはわしらで食い止めますけ。桐生の兄貴たちは先へ。俺らかかってこんか。エレベーターを止められたか。
I love that you just jump over the thing instantaneously, like wee woo wee woo. It's like, okay. Nice alarm system, I guess. I'm trying to throw that actually. I'd preferably not hit myself with it. I was gonna say, any of you got grenades left? Thanks, I actually want that. Yeah, it's like, I don't think I can take that in if I do that. Oh well. There we go. By Yuta. Feels bad, but there's a part of me that's also like, given where you are, I don't think you should have opened the door without actually looking. So you tell us your cutscene. Yeah, skip this. Millennium Tower and airplanes with big heavy gun dudes may be overused at this point. Considering this isn't the last game that has it. No, you're not fucking shooting me. Wait, that, sir. two guys right here. Very nice. Once again, my dumbass grabs the wrong item. Because this is legend, I get actually punished for it. Which, you know, makes sense. Just like, if it was easy and then still having that, then it's a different story now. I don't actually think I needed to come all the way over here instead of like trying to get these guys more grouped up together. I was gonna say, surely I've got something that can heal HP pretty decently, right? That isn't just a stamina and spark. I'd love to give that guy the opportunity to kill some of his buddies, but one, I know there's a grenade guy right there who can do the same thing. Let's just say, once he's past that. Let's see if I can get in here. Oh, you can't go in there after the first, what do you call it? After the first, set of enemies. Or I guess technically the second, because I was gonna say I don't want to stand over there. Oh, that was a bit too good. I'm sorry. Just guy casually throws a grenade in the hopes that it'll hit me, and instead he dies by it. It's just like, goodbye, sir. I don't let that do the rest of the work for me. Do I need to heal my HP before Someo? Probably not. Main reason why I say that is because I have enough heat that I shouldn't actually leave extreme heat mode. Unless shit's really bad, I guess. Oh shit, I did actually leave it. That's not good. Also keep forgetting, if you do extreme heat modes, like the transition into it while someone's coming towards you or they're right beside you, it does actually damage them. Oh, damn it. I didn't get to skip this, that's fine. Oh, cause... Wait, no, yeah, it was actually in it. I'm not gonna bother trying to mash the button if he's guarding. That should kill him. There we go. Goodbye, sir. Also, yeah, that's also a cutscene. I mean, you skip it anyway because, you know, go fast, but that's a cutscene. If you let it play on this version, you get a licensed song in there. Oh. Keep forgetting that Nagumo wants to talk to you, and then you can finally go to the final set piece. Or I say final set piece, I guess more accurately final fight. Also, yeah, right here, if Sodachi and Saigo's sub-stories were done, this is the spot where I had gotten Amon's text. Since I did actually just do them all during like my normal playthrough. Because yeah, the Amon save that I made is specifically in chapter 12. I'm actually more concerned about my health right now. Okay, which is first base done. Just like, I'm not gonna bother with the extra guys. So you can make sure I actually get him. Right. Skip out of the way because he tries to stab you. Nope, reset. There we go. Pushing easy done. I also still like that he specifically goes out of his way to be like Nagumo to get him to do the final hit and not him do it himself. Even though I'm pretty sure at this point this is when they're not aware that Kiyomi's not dead. Oh, I had more heat than I thought I had. I was about to use the Torner Max, one of the Torner maximums I have. Can't grab him, which is always interesting. Yeah, let's see. Okay, I'm pretty sure I have to pass this or else I'm dead. Woo. There you go. 2:27:53. I actually don't think that's that far off from the world record for this, to be honest. Hold on, hold on. Let me double check that before I like fully confirm. I know it's not world record, but I think it's like only a few minutes behind. That is wrong spot. New Game Plus, console, legend. Yes, it is 4-5-ish minutes behind the current world record. It would be second place if I went and submitted it to the leaderboard. Which, there's a slight part of me that's tempted to be like, you know what, given how pretty decent that is for an actual, like, first legitimate attempt, yeah. That is very tempting to just be like, yeah, fuck it, I'll submit that. Sure. Because, yeah, I was gonna say, if this was easy difficulty and I had 227, that would be like 17 minutes behind. Whereas, yeah, legend, because it's legend, it's only like about 45. If you round up my time, it would be closer to 5 minutes off. Also, I just realized I should probably skip this cutscene because it's gonna have licensed music in it. Just like the credits do. Oh, thank you. Actually, I need to skip through these anyway because I need one last thing out of here. One last teeny tiny... No, we're not playing that. Yeah, okay, it was legend difficulty. There you go. Give it a second. Hehe. 100% done. That's also, I guess that's also a reason to be like, oh, maybe I should submit this, because it's like, oh, it's like a second place run. It's like, oh, here, you get the cheeky, yeah, the game's 100%ed as well because of that. I was also about to be like, what's the point of saving? Because it auto-saves already over the same thing. To be like, yeah, here, your premium adventure save. This one right here is the Amon save. Which, yeah, that's in the finale, and that one there is the one that I made to do, like, what you were mentioning. Possibly do what you were mentioning, Garlic, of just, like, reload a save file right before the final fight, switch the difficulty to legend, and just be like, yeah, okay, I'll just get my achievement that way. Where is... Oh, I guess it's not going to show up anymore. Huh? Also keep forgetting, once you bring up, like, the menu thing, it's just, like... Yeah, you have to revert back to, like, X's confirm and circle is back. Oh. There you go, though. Last 2 trophies right there. Legend. Beat the game on Legend difficulty. And then the platinum that just auto unlocks afterwards. What? Yeah. Now the real question is, what do? I say that knowing, though, that it's like, I actually do work tomorrow. I do work tomorrow. I guess technically today, because it is already Wednesday. Okay, also, am I crazy or is it raining out right now? Because I feel like I'm hearing rain. It is raining. Okay. It's like, maybe I should close the window. If it gets bad enough, I don't know. Yeah. I guess the other problem too is I actually don't know. Like, I will stream on Friday and Saturday. I'm just kind of like, I don't know what the fuck I'd be doing those 2 days. Because it's just one of those things of like, well, I could start something new. But to be fair, I did part of the reason why I did 6's achievements in the first place is because it's like there was a game I was looking at starting, and then I saw it's like, oh, we should have an update soonish that adds Steam achievements and I guess the fact that it adds other stuff in general is kind of whatever, but it's mostly the fact that it's like, oh, game doesn't have achievements right now and they're going to be added in. I don't know if it'd be a case where, like, if I went and played the relevant game now, if when that update happens, the achievements would basically, like, auto-unlock if the requirements are met, or if it's like, no, you gotta redo everything. I do have other stuff sitting around though that I probably should get to at some point, so maybe this would be the time where I should actually just fucking play through Ishin. OG Ishin, not the new one. But then again, that's like, eh. Also, I just realized the time that I got the achievement for completing the game, 13th was Monday, right? Yeah. So Monday at like 2:01 in the morning, and then these two are like very close to the same time in the morning, but like 2 days later. Just because these are currently ordered in the order I would have gotten them in. I was gonna say Amon should be, yeah, I was gonna say Amon and the all sub stories cleared ones should be right next to each other. Because Amon ended up being the last sub story I had to do on this instead of like on the PC one where it was one of the hostess sub stories, that was the last one. Nope. And then, you know, you go back into the game and then it's like, oh wait, I hit the wrong fucking button. But also, if you want to see something really stupid, I showed it earlier, but why not do it again? When you boot up the Japanese version of the game, it auto-blocks recording and screenshots right off the bat. If you load into a premium adventure save, that's the only time it lets you actually do anything of the sort. So if you're just like, oh yeah, let me like take a screenshot of something like while you're still playing through the main game, it's like, Actually, I'm very curious if it lets you do anything while you're in premium adventure. Granted, I say that, and the only things I could really check are like the hostess's fan creator and like some of the minigames. I do think it would be funny though if I like walk into Shine and the game's immediately like, no, actually you can't record this, get fucked. We'll find out in a second, I guess. Oh, actually, yeah, I think one of the things I actually did want to check is like karaoke. Yeah, sure.
桐生さん、さあどうぞ。
No, you can record the hostesses. Or you can record at least, like, if you're in there talking to them. But yeah, actually, karaoke would have been the better thing to check, because if there's anything that it would be like, no, we're gonna block recording on it no matter what, karaoke seems like the most, like, obvious choice.
いらっしゃいま。
一人だ。
かしこまり。それでは。
Wait, so if I... No, hasn't popped up again. Okay. I was gonna say you can't skip them, but you just hit the X button. Also still find it funny that this is my highest rank on this is second place, and it's like, game, you're drunk, go home. My highest placement is first. But then there's been points where I end up with a, fourth place placement, and it's like, oh, you're in third place, so I'm like, no, I'm not. Again, game, go home, you're drunk. Also, yeah, I just realized I don't think I did hands on this file yet. Mostly because of the fact that when I would have been doing most of the karaoke stuff, I hadn't actually beaten the game yet. I hit the X button there, but thank you, game. I also realized doing this using OBS's audio and not like actually just listening to the game directly is not a good idea. Because it's probably not super desync, but it's probably desync just enough. Switch headphones. I guess that's one plus side too, is these headphones haven't been hurting me. Oh, I was like, wait a minute, huh? But then realized 90. Also, yeah, see right there, number 1. So that's why I'm confused, like, huh? Why do you say my highest placement is second place then? Like, are you high? Game doesn't understand first and second place difference? I was about to say though, the top of my right ear hasn't been hurting as much from my headphones, but to be fair, I've also not been wearing them as long today. See how well this goes. Oh, it's not perfect already. Now let's missed one of those presses. Actually, I just realized part of what may have also, well, not may have, it did lose me time, was trying to see if you can glitch Akiyama out of existence. I don't think it would be enough to make up the full 5 minutes, but it probably makes up at least like a minute or two of it by not doing that. And just being like, yeah, no, you just get the fucking sucker. And have him with you the whole time. That's not the right fucking button. My stupid ass out here hitting the square button and it's like, that's a circle on the screen. Actually, now that I think about it, we're trying to do the Akiyama glitch, make this, like, not submittable? Question mark? Half of me would say no, because if that was enough to be like, no, then you shouldn't be able to skip Haruto either. And I know that literally everyone does that. Just like, yeah, we ain't dealing with fucking Haruto's shit in chapter 3. But yeah, okay. I guess that's good to know though. It is literally just, you need to be in Premium Adventure and then the game's just like, oh, did you want to like record shit directly on your console or take screenshots? You can do that now. Unlike the English version, with what I was mentioning earlier, it only stops you from doing that when you do the final boss fight. But yeah, I think I am gonna leave that though. Half of me kind of looked at it and was like, I'm just like barely under 3 hours. Even though my usual thing is like, few hours is my like, yeah, if a stream is actually legitimately under that, like, the only way I'd be ending it is if it's like, yeah, we're not doing so hot. Which isn't the case right now, but yeah, I already knew this run would be over 2 hours, so that part was like kind of whatever. I like that Twitch chose this as a very good time to run fucking ads, because now it's like I have to actually wait for those to be done, I'm pretty sure. To do like proper sign-offs and stuff. I did not mean to hit that, my bad. I also don't know what it says, where I'd be kind of inclined to try this run again at some point. Because it's not really that awful to do, so to speak. Even though, as I mentioned, because it's legend difficulty, fucking enemies are like right on your ass pretty quickly compared to just like a standard New Game Plus. Part of me would also be inclined to learn any percent. The problem is that I know that any percent in particular changes not super significantly, but enough between console and PC that it's just like you'd have to kind of keep the differences in mind, I guess. And I say this is someone who, for I think most of the PC Legend playthrough I did like on Saturday. I say playthrough, it was like it was basically a speedrun, just no timer on it. And also letting like very certain cutscenes play during it. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I think the only time I was really using the mouse wheel was when I did Armand's fight on PC. That's in part because I did notice it was... I can't tell if it was that or if I just happened to actually be mashing the X button just enough to, like, get fairly decent damage. So I noticed on controller I can sometimes mash the triangle button, like on this version, enough to do a fair bit of damage, with, the extreme heat stuff. Oh, okay, they kick you out after 2 songs. Rip. No. Oh shit. I was about to be like, I don't want to save this, and then I just realized the game auto-saves, so I don't actually have a choice. Which is kind of a throw-off, because if I remember correctly, K2 does not have an autosave on PS4, so it's a bit weird that this game does. Granted, I say it's slightly weird, but it helps in particular for like chapter 3, because there's two spots, the 2 spots where you like quit the game and go back in to reset Haruto's timer. You get auto saves in both spots, so you don't even have to like do a manual save. It's just wait for the little thing to show up and whatever, and just be like, yeah, okay, quit out game. Quit back to main menu even. Which actually, speaking of, I was supposed to be like, where the fuck did it last autosave? But it was in the front of the karaoke place when I left. Second, I go back to the main menu. Heh. Gameplay recording paused. Let's go. Just because you're on the main menu. I was about to be like, what the hell, but then I realized, like, yeah, save 1 is Primo Adventure, save 3 is, like I mentioned, the one right before the final boss fights. Or, I guess theoretically now I don't actually need it unless I wanted to, like, practice those fights. Because, unless I am mistaken, I'm pretty sure Kiryu is fully maxed out at this point, like where this save is. Yes, he is. The only thing, I guess, is I'd have to change the Fundoshi to this, because that's the other item I was using in New Game Plus. I had Bloody Binding and the Beads of Good Fortune that, you know, don't really do what they used to do, but it's fine, I guess. Shrug. Also, it helps if I don't have things falling over. I don't know. But yeah, so there you go. Just very amusing for funsies New Game Plus Legend run that inadvertently ended up actually being pretty decent. Just to be like, oh hey look, now all the achievements are done, let's go. I just realized my hand tracking can't like monitor me trying to clap properly. I'm mostly just glad though that it's like, oh yeah, now both PS4 and PC for this are 100%ed, so I pretty much, unless I want to do more speedrunning stuff with 6, I basically have nothing else to do with this game. Just be like, yeah, well, this doesn't exist anymore, I guess. And even then, I'm still just like, maybe? Question mark? I feel like if I did actually try to do more speedrun stuff with this, it would probably just end up being, at least for now, New Game Plus Legend. Maybe a singular, like, properly done New Game Plus, like, standard New Game Plus run. Because I do know, I did do one of those off stream, like, a little while beforehand. Or, like, a little while before starting stream today. But because of me trying, one of the things they're trying to do during that run is like basically the same idea of what I did with the Akiyama glitch and like trying to trigger it, except I spent a fair bit more time trying to actually trigger it and then realizing like, okay, the game's not actually gonna let me do it. That's why I said when I was doing this one, I'm like only trying it once, and if I can very visibly see it's not working, I'm just gonna continue as normal. So that is interesting, I guess, to know though, that yeah, the Akiyama glitch is restricted to PC. I think the only way you'd be able to get it to work on console is if the console version in question had the load function in the menu. Wrong button. I was gonna say this should still be open, right? Yeah. In this menu here, if there was a load option here, you could probably get it to work at that point. But I think because, in part because of the fact that you have to go back to the main menu, that kind of fucks it up a bit. So the only real thing you can do in terms of like putting back to the main menu and then going back into your game is the thing to reset Haruto's timer so you don't have to do the like, you know, raise up or like shake your controller this way, etc. Also, I was gonna say I need to see who might be on to raid. I see Panda's gone, so that's not an option. To be fair, I wasn't sure if she was gonna keep going after she did a second run or not, so I think the main person I can see right now to raid into is PS. Because it's him, and I do see Aoiro. Aoiro. I don't know which way you should be trying to read their name. But I see them doing some stuff with OG2. And then PS is currently doing more City Folk practice, because I think he said he was going to be in like a race for the particular run he's doing right now. So yeah, yeah, you know what? I think I am gonna actually submit that run to the leaderboard, just because it's like it's actually not that bad. Somehow. First actual legitimate attempt, and it's like, yeah, here you go. 3 minutes, 3 minutes, wow. I said 3 minutes because the world record time is 2 hours 23 minutes. So I was reading part of that, and it's like, no, it's a 5 minute difference. More or less. 5 minute difference from current world record of it. Actually, what is the... Okay. I was about to be like, for any percent on console... Oh, that's console legend. Okay, that's interesting. Any percent console legend for this game is... at... Excuse me. Is at 2 hours and 48 minutes. So there's only... It's only like about 20-ish minutes? A tiny bit more than that, I guess. Between doing any percent New Game Plus on Legend. I don't remember if that was the difference for like K2. But yeah, it's also the thing I was actually more like meaning to look at is like, what is the any percent console record for 6, and it's 218.50. Which, you know, actually is kind of funny when you consider that for New Game Plus console, record for that is 210, so it's basically like, oh, okay. There's like, if you want to round it up, it's basically a 10-minute difference between the two. At most. I guess if you look at their times more correctly, it's like 7 minutes and 30 something seconds? 7 minutes, 32 seconds, I think, if I'm calculating that correctly. But I probably should actually do like a proper standard New Game Plus run just for funsies too. That doesn't have me trying to do a glitch that unfortunately doesn't work on this version of the game for like a good few minutes, only to realize like, oh hey, this shit don't work, I guess. The only reason, I guess I should also explain, the reason why I was willing to like retry it again is because at least for the steps that I wrote down to do it, from watching someone do it on PC, there was a step that I did skip when trying to do it earlier, so I was like, okay, let me do it this time, but actually following the steps like in proper order. And then yeah, still with doing that, it's like it doesn't work. So it's like, okay, fair enough. We will deal with Akiyama. But yeah, anyway. When I will do this, I don't know. I mean, that could be something I do on Friday or Saturday, I guess. Because the only other thing I could think of off the top of my head right now that might kind of determine what Friday and or Saturday is the out of bounds schedule, because it was supposed to be released last week, but they made an announcement basically like, okay, basically the people who are making the schedule are the same ones who did Microthon, so they need like a bit more extra time with out of bounds. So it's just like, okay, fair enough. And the yeah, from what I had seen, I guess I can double check it. The schedule should be instead coming out some point this week. So I guess if it comes out before Friday or Saturday, and if Gaiden is on the list, then that would be something to do for one of the days. Even though I don't really think I'd need to spend much time de-resting Gaiden, if I'm totally honest. It'd just be more of like, okay, well, I can't think of anything else to do, so guess we'll just de-rest this. Or like start to de-rest it, I guess. Because otherwise, yeah, I think the main thing that's coming to mind is just like play something new. It's just a matter of what exactly. I guess I do theoretically have. I did that already, right? Yes. I was gonna say, I do theoretically have some Chillers art games that I've not actually played through yet. As well as like a couple of other odd things here and there. But I guess we will see. Will I think of something specific for Fridays and or Saturday? Who knows? um but yeah. In terms of okay, yeah. I was gonna say in terms of people to rate, it's basically the same options still. I think I will go and raid into PS in this case. Who, as I said right now, is doing currently doing Animal Crossing City Folk runs, specifically of the first debt you need to clear. Since, as I mentioned, he had noted that he's going to be in a race, for said run. I don't remember if PS said when the race was. I just remember hearing that that's why PS is practicing it. Practicing/doing it. And I don't believe PS multi-streams, but let me double check. Let me double check. No, he does not. I think the only person that I can think of off the top of my head who actually regularly multi-streams is Panda. Anyone else I can think of, they like never do. Or they have done so in the past, like here and there, but they don't do it regularly, where it's like you'd have to just double check to see like, is this person currently multi-streaming or are they only on Twitch right now? So yeah, if you're over on Twitch though, then go say hi to PS. And yeah, I will be back on Friday with something question mark. And until then, take care of yourselves. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. Oh, wait. Oops.